from the First Timothy 2. Yeah, and Genesis 2 and 18. Go and read. You can read Sirach 9. You finish that one?
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 9. And let me see, verse
Start at 6.
verse 6. Give not thy soul unto harlots, that thou lose not thine inheritance.
Because we just read, wine and women make men understanding to fall away. Even in this truth, you have people that go after these females and they fall out, and the female leaves them. Like with King Prince. Malak Shah is one of these people that back in the days that happened to him, man. And now he's all, he's speaking of hair color. Having all types of crazy hairdos and hair colors, looking like a field rock star, man. But yeah.
Verse 8. Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty. Many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman, for herewith love is kindled as a fire.
Yeah, man. So you need to watch out, man. Going heads over heels. You have these adulterous females out there. You don't know who she belongs to. Watch out with that, man. Especially if you, and even more, how should I say it, man? Don't stare upon them. Because committing, you can commit adultery in the mind, man. You can look that one up, but you can go to
verse 9. Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through thy desire thou fall into destruction.
Yeah, man. So watch out, man. Can you read it again? And can you get Proverbs 6, verse 27?
Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms.
Yeah, man. Don't sit with another man's wife, man. Because, she can talk shit about that man and all that. And don't even, don't be touching her, man. Okay?
And spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her.
It's just kind of nice, man. Thinking on the wine. Yeah, it's a good wine, eh? Yeah. What did he? Yeah, and he treated me like this. And how could he do that to you? He's so nice. Your voice in your head be fucking you up. Them demons. Messing with you before you know it. You committing adultery. That's a sin unto death. There you go. Okay?
And so through thy desire thou fall into destruction.
There you have it. Sin unto death. You're going to be destroyed. You sit with another man's wife. She ain't supposed to be over there to begin with, man. That's some bullshit, man. You need to be reconciled with your husband. Talk with your husband. Communicate with your man, not with another man. Because then you have a lot of demons out there. They think, she chose me, so So by doing that, you choose death as well, man. We have females that lie also. That's another thing. If you know, that's another thing. The law also goes into that, man. If she shouts, then it's something else. But if she doesn't, hey, she be lying on you, man. She needs to be put to death, man. But can you get the Proverbs 6 and 27?
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 27. Can a man take fire in his bosom, and his clothes not be burnt? You want a 26?
26 hebben we al gelezen. Volgens mij, dat is die van by the means of a
Yeah, a piece of bread.
Yeah.
Okay, verse 27. Can a man take fire in his bosom, and his clothes not be burnt? Can one go up on hot coals, and his feet not be burnt? So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whosoever toucheth her, shall not be innocent.
You see, so you will not be innocent if you touch your neighbor's wife, man. You can't do that shit, man. Yeah, but she cried unto me. No, man, you need to fuck off, man. Tell her to fuck off, man. And get to her husband.
You want 32 also?
Yeah, I want you to jump down to 32.
Come on. Verse 32. But whoso committed adultery with a woman lacked understanding. He that doeth it destroyed his own soul.
You see? So can you read it again?
But whoso committed adultery with a woman lacked understanding. He that doeth it destroyed his own soul.
You see? So if you commit adultery, you lack understanding, man. If you do that shit, man, you're destroying your own soul, man. For a piece of box, it might not even be good. You know, not that you should do it anyway, but you know, some women, you don't have the connection. You thinking like, yeah, I want that, and then you eat it, you be like, oh, it wasn't that special, man. Was I? Nah, man. Why was I thinking like that? It's your fucking lust, man. That's what it is.
Got a
So,
precept.
yeah, read.
Sirach chapter 23, verse 22. Thus shall it go also with the wife that leaveth the husband, and bringeth in an heir by another. For first she had disobeyed the law of the Most High, and secondly she had trespassed against her own husband, and thirdly she had played the whore in adultery and brought children by another man.
Yeah, man, some wicked shit, man. And that's what's going on right now. What's in 23, right? So what's that's double checking.
23, yeah.
What? 23, right?
And 22.
Yeah, gone. And Wisdom of Solomon speaks about that, man, as well. You know, adulterous babies, hey, you will be trust. But can you go to what did you have? Can you jump back to that?
The Sirach 42.
Yeah.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 42, verse 11.
And you can grab the Exodus 20, verse 14.
Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, let she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies.
Yeah, man. So you need to keep a very, you know, you need to keep an eye on your on the shameless daughter, man. Because why? Because she can be going out doing all types of shit, and it's gonna explain it, man. It's gonna, you're gonna be looked upon like her. That's the daddy of that whore. That's fucked up, man. Oh, that's her daddy, you know. She's that hussy. But yeah, read.
And a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude.
You see? This is so what we saying is not, oh, we hate women. No, man. It's instruction, man. The things that are written aforetime are written for our learning. You know? These scriptures are written for instruction, for reproof, you know? To name a few things, man. Can you read that one again from the top?
God. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 42, verse 11. Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, that she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude.
Yeah, man. So, you know, that causes shame. A daughter that's a fucking slut. Yeah, that's just what it is, man. She's a slut. That's normal right now, right? Oh, I said fucking in front of you. Oh. You know, but you call yourself sluts, man. So why can't I say it? Now it's offensive? I thought it was a thing to be proud of, you being a slut. My body, my choice, and all that BS that you're talking about. Just so you can, you know, commit adultery, being a damn harlot in the city, being ashamed for your father, being ashamed for your children, because most of y'all you got children at home. You know, there's your mother on Instagram. I saw your mother on Instagram.
Example right
So
there.
that's how they get down, man. So they don't even think about their children, you know, like a sea monster. They even draw out the breast. But the children of Israel, these women, these females, they be like, man, I don't give a damn. I want to do my own thing. Not thinking about what you're doing, man. The consequences of your choices, of your actions. But you have to.
Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 1. Huh? They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, said the Lord.
Yeah, man, and that's so. You see, so we as a nation, we committed adultery as well, man, being filthy. You know. So it also shows you that if you commit adultery, it's a filthy thing, man. having all types of semen up, and then you take her back. Maybe a bust, baby been in there, been aborted. You know, it's crazy, man. But you see also the nation. We ain't basically we did a lot of filthy things, man. And still the Most High has mercy upon us through His Son Yahweh Shai, man. Now we have a way to repent, to turn back to the Heavenly Father, man. But the Exodus.
This is Exodus chapter 20, verse 14. Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Yeah, man. You see, so thou shalt not commit adultery, man. Because adultery is a sin unto death. If you commit adultery, you're gonna be put down, man. Of course, now you're all adulterers, Of course, now you have these females, they go around, But that's part of the punishment that we have to suffer, man. And if you have a virgin, hey, that's beautiful. But don't go out there thinking that you're gonna find one, especially in these times.
Yeah, keep them.
Yeah, and keep them. Yeah.
Because I had a couple in the past.
Yeah, man. But they're all gone.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
Hey, it's a lot of crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
I wanted to get. Can you go to the Matthew, the scripture about the adultery with the eyes? Yeah, did you find it? Don't stare up on. But you can, and the other one, man, the Deuteronomy. Let's see, Deuteronomy 21 and 10, because I also wanted to touch upon that.
Everybody want to know?
Yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 21, right?
Mhm.
Chapter 21 and verse 10. When thou goest forth to war against thine
Oh,
enemies.
Salakia, man. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a spirit because I also wanted that, but I wanted the in Exodus. But you can read it there.
Oh, okay. So this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 10. When thou goest forth to war against thine enemies, and the Most High thy power hath delivered them into thine hands, and thou hast taken them captive, and seized among the captives a beautiful woman, and,
Yeah, come.
and hast a desire unto her, that thou wouldest have her to thy wife, then thou shalt bring her home to thine house, and she shall shave her head and par her nails.
Yeah, man. So if you see an enemy among you in war, right? You see among the enemies someone that's really, I like her. I want her. I like him, and I want you. You can grab her. You can take them captive. If you take them captive and you see a beautiful woman among them, and you desire her to have, and if you make someone your wife, what do? You go up in her, man. But then you need to take her home. You clip her nails, shave her head bald. Shave her hair off. Yeah.
And she shall put the raiment of her captive from off her.
Yeah. Of
And
captivity.
And she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off her, and shall remain in thine house, and bewail her father and her mother a full month.
Yeah, she can, she can mourn. We're not, yeah.
Not years.
Yeah, a month. yeah. I understand. I see what you did there. That's an inside.
That's an inside.
That's an inside. I see what you did there.
We are not complete savages.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. But he went into no.
There's another thing.
Yeah.
This thing,
Can you get Numbers 31, verse 17?
So let me read that part again.
Come.
Okay. And she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off her, and shall remain in thine house, and bewail her father and her mother a full month, and after that
A full month you can mourn. We're not savages like the brother said, man. Come. And after
that thou shalt go into her and be her husband, and she shall be thy wife.
You see, so then she yours, man. You're beginning your possession. You have In harlot's attire, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
it's a spirit, man.
Shall I also jump to verse
Can you
50?
get him on
Verse
on
72,
camera?
why?
Got that smell also, man. All that
Yeah,
smell with that fucking.
You see, you can't make this up, man.
Yeah, man.
You're talking about this thing.
So-called bachelor day, blah blah blah.
This is the modern day,
Pre-wedding shit.
you know. These are harlots, man. These are not wives, man. But yeah, keep throwing it back. Short ass. You are someone's husband. Your husband is at home. You are someone's, wife to be. And you're walking around in a mini skirt with your pussy lips almost hanging out. Come on, man.
Probably 2 days he's gonna commit some adultery.
Yeah, because it's the last day.
Yeah, it's the last day.
You're
You're
single.
single.
That's what they do,
Yeah,
man.
that's what they do.
That's what they do.
Yeah, man.
Enough movies about that shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. God,
And then they want to marry in white, like they're pure and you know.
Yeah.
They need to marry in black with all types of
It's sackcloth.
stains.
Yeah, you know, but the white, they want to claim that the white, represents the purity.
Purity.
Yeah.
But it represents the semen.
Hey, shit, man.
They should,
Hey,
they should marry in like poison green or something like shit like that, man.
hey, yeah, mutated colors like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
shit that ooze or something. You
Yeah,
know?
some
That
ooze
like,
color.
Like ooze, man.
Oh,
Pus.
red, scarlet.
Pus
color.
yellow.
Horrible. Hey, but can you read the numbers real quick?
Can't.
31 verse 17 and 18.
This is Numbers chapter 31 verse 17. Now therefore, kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman that hath known man by lying with him. But all the women children that have not known a man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves.
You see? So can you read it again?
Numbers chapter 31 verse 17. Now therefore, kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman that hath known man by lying with him. But all the women children that have not known a man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves.
Yeah, man. So you can take captives, but Salah, can you read it again? Because I wanted to get into the.
Now therefore, kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman that hath known man by lying with him.
Yeah, man. So kill every male among the little ones. You know, that's how you get rid of your enemies, man. Killing the man, and then they have no one to fall back to. Also,
Mhm.
kill every woman that had known a man. So if she been with the man, dead by lying with him. You know, and that's they did the nasty. You know what I'm saying? The pleasure that comes with sleep. You know, laying down, having sex. Gone, but.
But all the women children that have not known a man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves.
Yeah, man, and this is this is Moses speaking, man. You know, so let me see. There's one more in 30. One of the spoils. Yeah, you can just go back to the book of Deuteronomy 21. Of 21. Yeah.
Verse 14. And if it shall be, if thou have no delight in her, then thou shalt let her go whither she will, but thou shalt not sell her at all for money. Thou shalt not make merchandise of her, because thou hast humbled her.
Yeah, man. So if she want to go, you can make merchandise of her, man. You just need to let her go, man. Because you humbled her. You've been in there, and just let her go, then, man. But
I don't know if you want to have concerning having two wives.
yeah, you can also go into that.
Yeah?
Because that shows you that there's laws for everything, man. Also with the rape, also in how you deal with these women among captives, how to deal with the women among your just in your nation that are becoming your wife. You know, there's rules and there's law, statutes, commands for everything. People get emotional, man, but yet they claim the law of the Bible, but they pick and choose, man. You have itching ears, man. The things you want to hear, oh yeah, this is good, oh yeah, but the things that are not fitting according to your westernized mind, that you reject. All the words, all the judgments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai are righteous, man, and true. So who are you to reject them, man? You just need to come out of this worldly mindset. Of course, like the Apostle Paul was saying, you know, the law itself it's what was it again? It's no, the law is
Not expedient.
yeah, that one, yeah.
Everything is lawful.
Everything's lawful,
but
yeah.
not all things is
Gone.
expedient.
That man.
Gone.
Because like with the Sodomite needs to be put to death according to the Bible. You know?
What is expedient?
But is it expedient right now? You're gonna be up in the jail cell, man. You're gonna be, you know, messing up your life, man, because of one vagabond. And there's don't know how many in the city, alone in the city, alone of Amsterdam. You know, so be better wait, and then you can get rid of all of them through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Then it will be, you know, righteous. It's still righteous, but also it won't be thrown in. Yeah, and it will be. That's beautifully said. It will be expedient, man. I don't even have to add onto that. And you know, I'm, you know, kind of long-winded.
Yeah, but
So-
you're right, huh? Because even the one who's gonna throw you in jail, they got a vagabond police system, you know. The boys, they call it the boys in pink. You know, you can call them too. Yeah,
true,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, from the vagabond department.
Yeah, exactly. So
true,
it is
yeah.
not expedient, like the brother was saying, to do that in this kingdom, man. Because
man.
you're gonna
Queendom.
get
Get it right.
God
They probably
in this queendom. God.
they'll probably put you alone in the jail, and then you get visited probably also, man.
Yep.
You know,
But if you what?
if you are known for like killing one of those dudes, those
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
and they catch you,
Yeah.
put you in jail, they're gonna put you in jail by yourself in a cell,
Or isolated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then get somebody getting there to do
beat you up.
to do some other stuff
Yeah.
with you, some
Okay.
sodomite
It
stuff
might
with
be.
you.
Yeah, I don't know here in the Netherlands.
To turn you
America,
out.
maybe they do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Try
man.
to turn you out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's a way of subduing their.
That's what they do, man.
Yeah, man. That's some wicked shit, man.
Yeah, man.
That's some demonic shit, man. Those niggas need to be put to death, man. That's it, Bible, man. You're a sodomite, you need to get your blood. And if you do that, your blood shall be upon you, man. It's your own fault. You committed the sin worthy unto death, man. But yeah,
God, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 15. If a man have two wives, one beloved and another hated, and they have borne him children, both the beloved and the hated, and if the firstborn son be hers that was hated, then it shall be, when he maketh his son to inherit that which he had, that he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of the hated,
yeah,
which
man.
is
Yeah, come.
which is indeed the firstborn.
Yeah, man. So you know, if you have two wives, you have, you know, with the first one, you know, you don't like that, you know, she turned out to be a damn demon, but you know, your firstborn is with her. You can't be like, oh, my inheritance go, and you have another wife that you love, and you have a child with her. You can't be like, oh, that bitch that I hate, that child, no, my inheritance go to my second wife. No, it goes to your firstborn. You can't. That's the law, man. You know, everything that the Most High does is, you know, righteous. Everything needs to be done decently and in order, man. That's why we have law, statutes, and commandments. If you don't, if you don't do this, the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. Of course, our righteousness is as filthy rags. You know, we are rehearsing the righteous acts. You know, in the place of drawing waters, we in captivity. You know, and water a drawer. You know, if you one that takes water out for someone, you know, that he's in the seat of in the position of servitude. You know, being a servant. But still, here in this captivity, we are rehearsing the righteous acts, and everything that you read, this is the way that the Most High set it up, man. And a lot of people have problems with, oh, you multiple, you can't do this, man. Even have Jake that still have in West Africa, especially, they have the same customs. Take a look at fucking Lil Wayne, and all these people like all these rappers. They have multiple wives, you know, huh?
Akon.
Yeah, man. So you know, multiple. They don't mind. Why? Because they have money. But when shit hits the fan, then they start to complain, man.
Verse 17. But he shall acknowledge the son of the hated for the firstborn by giving him a double portion of all that he had, for he is the beginning of his strength. The right of the firstborn is his.
Yeah, man. You can't go around being emotional. You know, I hate that bitch, man. No, that child, if it's your firstborn, you beginning of the expansion of your bloodline. You need to, you know, give that child his rightful, you know, portion of your of that inheritance that is due unto him, man. So your first child, your firstborn needs to get that biggest portion. That's what it is. But
Want to go into the layhole and all this stuff?
uh, yeah, we can. Yeah, you can go into it.
Yeah. Let me see. I also can go into the concerning the met die Chloe of zo, weet je, als je was een virgin and stuff.
Yeah, you can read it.
Yeah. Let me see. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, and verse 13. If any man take a wife and go into her and hate her, and give occasion of speech against her, and bring up an evil name upon her, and say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not a maid.
Can I read it again?
So if any man take a wife and go into her and hate her, and give occasion of speech against her, and bring up an evil name upon her, and say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not a maid. It's meaning that she was not a virgin.
Yeah, if you do wicked shit like that, you bring a great disgrace in Israel, man. You can't do that. Just take a woman, pump and dump. That's what they teach you right now. Okay?
Then shall the father of the damsel and the mother take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel virginity unto the elders of the city in the gate.
Yeah, man. So the tokens of the virginity, you know, you have that cloth that these Ishmaelites also do that, man. You know, if a woman has you know bled, you know, you break the hymen, or you know that in the Dutch is fleece, and then you know the woman will bleed, and that's that cloth is a token of her virginity. Huh?
And the damsel father shall say unto the elders, I gave my daughter unto this man to wife, and he hated her, and lo, he had given occasion of speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughter a maid, and yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity.
Yeah, so you bring the proof, and you know you go to the elders, you bring this proof. So that's how you do, you know. Then it's going to be the matter's going to be judged. So this man is lying that this woman is not a virgin, but you have the proof right there. Huh?
And they shall spread the cloth before the elders of the city.
You see, so the elders of the city. That's how you see that in ancient times we had things together. We are not uncivilized like these damn devils are portraying us as, man. Like we all over the place and we uncivilized. We had things done decently and in order, man. Huh?
And the elders of that city shall take the man and chastise him,
You get beat up, man. Huh?
and they shall immerse him in 100 shekels of silver, and give them unto the father of the damsel.
Yeah, man. So you need to pay that 100 shekels of silver, and that's not a small purse, basically, man. Huh?
Because he had brought up an evil name upon a virgin of Israel, and she shall be his wife, and he may not put her away all his days.
So you need to take her, man. You took her virginity. You need to take her, take care of her, man. Because that is, what was it? The Exodus 21. You can jump to that real quick. Verse 9. You can hold that one.
Verse 9. I have hopefully one of Verse 7.
Salaki, wait a minute. 9. Yeah, verse 10, Salaki.
Verse 10. Kan.
Yeah.
This is Exodus chapter 21, verse 10. If he take him another wife, a food, a raiment, and a duty of marriage shall he not diminish.
God. So you know, if you take another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage, which is you need to have sex with her, man. Of sex is really means to cut. You need to have intercourse with her. You need to do the things that because if you do not, you make her commit adultery because she's gonna burn. It's better to marry than to burn. That's what the Apostle Paul said, man. So some people, that also goes into like if you want to be with a woman, and you really have that urge, hey, it's better to marry, to go into a woman, you take care of her, you be with her, and you can have your pleasure with her, than to burn, to be like, damn, really, because that can mess up your mind, man. Some brothers can live like a eunuch. They can cut off these females, and just keep it moving. But other brothers be like, yeah, I need some, from time to time. And I'm one of those last ones. I find it very pleasurable. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you can't do it on the Shabbat, because that's pleasure. The pleasure of sleep. That comes with the pleasure of sleep. People out there be saying that you can have sex on the Shabbat. That's bullshit, man. You can't do your own pleasure. So I think when you lay down with your woman, it's pleasurable, right? You're not doing it like, oh, you need to do it or whatever. Hey, like El Bundy, I need to do it.
Yeah, you forced.
But even when he did it, he'd be like, yeah. Sometimes when you need to be like, shit. But yeah, man. So can you take that again? Read it again and.
Okay. This is Exodus chapter 21, verse 10. If you take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish.
Yeah, man. So her food, her raiment, you need to take care of her, man. Take care of her. Take care of him. In plural. If you have that money, you can have multiple wives, man. You can take care of him. The raiment, the clothing, the food, all of that, man. So, duty of marriage, you need to keep them happy, because they're gonna be horny and shit if you don't, go into them, man. And what are they gonna do then? They're gonna imagine all types of things. Or if you don't have the objects, they're gonna get crazy shit out of these stores nowadays. Or they're gonna go out clubbing, and you know what they're looking for in the club, man? They're looking for another rod, man. So. Can you get the Judges 5, verse 30? Because a lot of people, they get it twisted. You can't have multiple women, man. But again, is it expedient? Is it going to be beneficial? That's what the word means. Is it going to be? It's lawful, but is it expedient? It is allowed in the scriptures, but is it going to be beneficial in this kingdom? Because these females have their mindset. That's one thing, and one is enough headache, man. So you need to think about that. If you can handle that, you want to be, have a lot of headaches, why not? That's you. But yeah.
Yeah, this is Judges chapter 5, verse 30. Have they not sped? Have they not divided the prey to every man a damsel or two?
A damsel or what?
A damsel or two.
A damsel or two, man. Come.
To Sisera, a prey of diverse colors, a prey of diverse colors, of needlework of diverse colors, of needlework work on both sides, meat for the necks of them that take the spoil.
So that's part of the spoils, man. The damsels, what we went into. Can you go to chapter 8, verse 30? Because, and even the Most High Yahweh, if people want to keep talking, if you can go to Deuteronomy, that's like 2 Samuel 2, verse 2. And I can't even read my own handwriting, man. I think it's Judges 5:30. You just read that? Oh no, you're gonna go now. Yeah, you just read that.
I just read
and
that.
now 8.
8 and 30. God, this is the book of Judges, chapter 8, verse 30. And Gideon had 70 sons of his body begotten, for he had many wives.
So what? Gideon had 70 sons. So 70, one score is 20. 3 times 20 is 60, and 10 is 70. Completion. Because what? Can you read it again? Because he had many wives, man. So can you read it again?
This is the book of Judges, chapter 8, verse 30. And Gideon had 70 sons of his body begotten, for he had many wives.
Yeah, man. So for he had many wives. So that's something that is going to be in the kingdom as well. People think, oh, you're going to be having one wife. No. The scriptures say one shall become what? A small one shall become a nation, right? How's that gonna happen?
Be fruitful and multiply.
Yeah, man. That's what's going down. A lot of plowing in the field, man. There's gonna be a lot of sex, a lot of pleasure. Y'all already saw. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but y'all already saw. You know, he's the camera, behind the camera, the brother behind the camera. Like,
Just saw one on a bike. That's why, man. I'm like,
Huh?
yeah. I saw one biking over there. I'd be like,
Yeah,
yeah.
You already picking it.
yeah,
You was already
already
picking
picking,
it,
man.
okay.
Picking the spoils,
Yeah,
man,
that's
among
the
the
sound, man.
enemies, man.
That's right.
Yeah, man. That's what it is, man. The kind of water. What else did I want? Yeah, the Samuel. Yeah, yeah.
It's 2 Samuel chapter 2, verse 2. So David went up thither, and his 2 wives also, Ahinoma, the Jezreelite, and Abigail, Nabal's wife, the Gamerlite.
Can you read it again?
So David went up thither, and his 2 wives also.
Wait, that,
So David went up thither, and his 2 wives also.
oh, he went up thither, and his 2 wives also. So King David, the beloved of the Heavenly Father, 2 wives. That was in. Hey, the Most High gave him multiple wives, man. You know. So that was the point that I wanted to bring out there. Can you get the 1 Samuel 12 and 8? Because there's many examples of our people, beloved, even King David, having multiple wives, man. Same thing with the brother just read. For he had many wives. So that's going to happen again. And there's nothing, you're going to, Isaiah 4 and 1. You might be in that flock if you accept it. You might be in that flock in the time to come. Yeah.
This is 12 and
Verse 8. Yeah.
it's the book of 2 Samuel chapter 12 verse 8. And I gave thee.
No,
First?
ja, het is first. Maar je hebt wel de goede gepakt.
Huh?
Je hebt wel de goede gepakt. En dan gave you thy man's wives, toch?
And I gave thee thy master's.
Para, man.
Nee, wat staat hier? House and thy master's wife. Ja.
Para, man. It's really the spirit. I said first. It's First Samuel.
Second Samuel chapter 12 verse 8.
Yeah, I said I wrote it down. I even gave you the bogus precept, but through the spirit, you see, the Most High made you go there, man. Ja, man. Hey, ik kan wel jouw Bashan Shai, man, because that's totally different. But yeah.
Yeah. So this is the book of 2 Samuel chapter 12 verse 8. And I gave thee thy master's house and thy master's wife into thy bosom.
What? Read it again.
And I gave thee thy master's house and thy master's wives into thy bosom.
That's what I wanted. The emphasis. Wives. Plural. Wives. It's plural, not singular. I gave thee thy master's wives. Huh?
And I gave thee thy master's house and thy master's wives into thy bosom, and gave thee the house of Israel and of Judah. And if that had been too little,
Salakia, can you start at 7?
God, verse 7. And Nathan said to David, Thou art the man, thus said Yahweh, the power of Israel.
Thus said Yahweh, the power of Israel. So it's the Most High speaking through the prophet Nathan. God?
I anointed thee king over Israel, and I delivered thee out of the hand of Saul.
So he anointed King David king over Israel, got him out of the grasp of King Saul, ex-King Saul. Okay?
And I gave thee thy master's house and thy master's wife into thy bosom.
Again, thy master's, and I gave thee, because
And I gave thee thy master's house and thy master's wives into thy bosom.
Yeah, man. That's what the Most High gave him. What you gonna say now? Let me hear y'all feminists out there right now. My body, my choice. The Most High gonna get rid of y'all, man.
They even got a movement here in Holland. They call it baas en eigen boekje.
Boss and own pants.
Yeah, they started that shit here also, man.
It's all in vain, man. It's all gonna be, it's all gonna be cut asunder, man.
It's gonna be pants out, man.
Yeah, man. You're gonna be in skirts.
Forced. It's gonna be forced upon
There,
you.
there ain't no females. Oh, we are going to that in a minute, okay?
God. And I gave thee thy master's house and thy master's wives into thy bosom, and gave thee the house of Israel and of Judah, and if that had been too little, I would moreover have given unto thee such and such things.
You see, so the Most High gave him all that, man, including wives. So you see that you can't do anything against that, man, and it's gonna come as well. Because if you go to, you can go back to Deuteronomy, but I want this. Let me see. Yeah, I wanted to go to the adultery. Deuteronomy
Ja, dus
22 and
ja,
19
ja, kan. Ja, ik was even echt niet verder.
till yeah, read it till the end.
Till 21, ja, en dan gaat het in de dinges, ja, the whole chapter.
Yeah.
Goes into the,
Because I wanted to bring it
all
up.
the rules,
Yeah.
kan. Let me read verse 19 again. So this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and 19. And they shall immerse him in 100 shekels of silver, and give them unto the father of the damsel, because he had brought up an evil name upon a virgin of Israel, and she shall be his wife.
Schadevergoeding, man.
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah, how do you call it?
Basically, how you say that, man?
Yeah, if you make damage to another one, then you have to pay for it.
It's basically a fine.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
a fine,
It is a fine.
but it's also you can also see it like it's if you suffer losses, you need to be reimbursed for that, man.
Yeah, it's like yesterday you posted
Recompense.
it. Recompense.
Yeah.
Kan.
Yeah.
Because you posted it yesterday, but like if you kill a minor and you're drunk and you make an accident with your car and you kill the parents of a minor, you have to pay child support now, man.
Mhm.
So it's like the same what you're saying, you know? Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, schadevergoeding.
Yeah, schadevergoeding.
Yeah, compensation.
Yeah, compensation. Yeah, you need to be compensated for your loss, man, and for that shame. You know,
Yeah, good name is more than gold, right?
that's right, man. So there's a spirit because I wanted to say that, and that shame really ain't really blotted out, man. You just need to deal with the situation because you already put the name out there. But yeah, of course, to the elders, now the people in the city, they most likely will know, man.
Still,
But still, you put out a very negative vibration out there, man.
it's out there. Yeah, it's a story that will be remembered. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah, it's a shameful report, basically, man. Oh, that happened to his daughter, you know. But yeah, then they went to the elders, and you know. But yeah, man. Okay.
But if this thing be true, and the tokens of virginity be not found for the damsel,
But if it's really like, oh, she ain't bled, she ain't no virgin, okay?
then they shall bring out the damsel to the door of her father's house, and the man of her city shall stone her with stones, that she die, because she had brought folly in Israel to play the whore in her father's house. So shalt thou put away evil from among you.
Yeah, and that's exactly what is in the book of Sirach, man. You know, keep an eye on the shameful, shameless daughter, basically. You know, because if not, to her liberty, she will cause shame and folly wherever you go in the city. Yeah, man, did you hear what Johnny did to her? You know, she did this, that. Yeah, it's a shame, man. If that was my daughter, I would, you know, that's not good, man. But yeah.
Verse 22. If a man be found lying with a woman married to her husband, then they shall both of them die, both the man that lay with the woman and the woman. So shalt thou put away evil from Israel.
Yeah, man. So if you, as a man lay down, you sleep with another man's wife, and this female does it too, like, huh? I just wanna, I wanna try something else. That's what they do now, huh?
Second love.
Second Love, that those websites,
Yep.
yeah, big ass billboards, man. Big billboards out there that put the McDonald's sign to shame, concerning size. That all that are about, second love, promoting adultery, especially for people that are married, you know. Yeah, I want to do this discreet because I have a husband, so I can only go out. That we have all types of sites, man. That these females just can put their preference there, you know, so that others will know, like, oh yeah, this is one that can only be met out or in a hotel or whatever. They just make it convenient, man, because they don't give a damn. These people are lawless people, man. A lot of our people, the ways of the wicked seduce the righteous, man. The way of the righteous are more excellent than his neighbor, but or the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduces them. People are being lured into that shit through music. It's being, oh yeah, man, how many wives can you steal? I'm that dude. I'm the best. I'm that fly guy that can take away. I'm a Mr. Take Your Wife. Yeah, Jake put in those titles upon himself,
Yep, yep.
but the title is gonna be upon you. It's gonna mean missile with your name on it, man. You might survive for now, but it's gonna mean missile, with your name on it, man, and that's gonna burn you slowly, man. You think that you're gonna die quick? Death by payment. The most I can stretch the path to the spirit world till it becomes, to the like, I want to say unbearable, but he can make it torment for you. That's a better way of saying it, man. The worms will feast on you, man. You will be put to death, man. And you will be put down, man, for that wickedness that you have wrought amongst Israel, man. Because you're still doing it to, most of them, they take other Jakes, their wives, man. Doing all types of crazy shit, phone, taping them and all that, man. A lot of death is gonna come just concerning adultery and all that shit, man. All the murder that these hoes sow in discord by doing all types of adulterous acts, man, by indulging in adultery, lying, but you have that Leviticus 20 and 10.
Done. This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 10. And the man that committed adultery with another man's wife, even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death.
Yeah, man, shall surely be put to death, man. That is how we did it back in the days, man. Get rid of that shit. Oh, you wanna be that guy, Mr. Fuck Your Wife? I'm Tyrone, and I'm about to fuck your wife.
Yeah.
That type of shit. It got me mad, but I got a little bit like, okay, used to that shit. That's crazy, man. I'm Tyrone. I'm like, man, someone gonna catch him, man. It's just a joke. What to do?
Yeah.
The most I might judge him for bringing out that vibration. Oh, it's funny to fuck another man's wife, right? Or he gonna, have a spirit of vengeance coming into your house, man. Murdering your loved ones and, Because don't forget, he did it to the prophet Ezekiel, man. Took away his wife. So how much more wicked nigga, man? Because that was done to be a sign of the times to come. That you will lose your wives, that you will have pain, man. So how much more wicked piece of shit that promotes adultery? Oh, it's fun. I'm Tyrone, I'm about to fuck your wife. Long dick style, that type of shit, man. I laugh at it, but if you think about it, it's you're putting out. It's just like with these movies, Tony Montana. A lot of people wanted to be that guy, man. Scarface, The Godfather. You still, if you go into these, if you're looking for things for in the house, these stores, a lot of them, and you have certain so-called fancy shops that have these posters or put in glass, with the Godfather, Tony Montana, dollar bills with pistols and all that shit on. It's total folly, man. But it's still being perpetuated from back in the early 90s or in 80s, the end of the 80s or something to that effect, man. Still to perpetuate that lifestyle, so that people can be trapped up by it. Because who's going to reenact that shit? It's Jacob, man. It's the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They want to be the pusher, man. They want to be like Rick Ross. They want to be like damn all these damn sodomites nowadays, because they are being emulated as well. These people, they want they purple or pink hair, waving their hair. It's horrible, man. Sodomites and all that, man. Doing wickedly, being dopey, homo or mo thugs, you know. Horrible, man. But yeah, man, you can go back to Deuteronomy 22, verse.
Verse 23. So this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 23. If a damsel that is a virgin betrothed unto her husband, and a man find her in the city and lie with her.
So she's betrothed. She's already promised, basically engaged to a man, promised to a man. Okay.
Then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones, that they die. The damsel, because she cried not, being in the city.
So she didn't say, "Oh, stop! You know, I have a man." You know. So you don't say that. You're gonna be put to death, man. Okay.
And the man, because he had humbled his neighbor's wife.
Yeah, I mean, you went into your neighbor's wife, man. You committed adultery, which you know, we read about it. You lack understanding. You're gonna be put down, because that's a shameful, wicked, adulterous act, man.
So,
listen, dude.
So thou shalt put away evil from among you.
So will you put away evil, because that will bring fear. All Israel shall hear and fear, man. And if you need to pick up stones and stone that motherfucker, just like and that harlot, you know. Especially the one you think, hey, go to the Father's house. You know how terrible it is, man. No one wants to go to that, man. So you're gonna be sharpened up against your daughter as well. You're gonna be more circumspect, man. Man. Because you don't want that shame to be at your doorstep. It is your boy at the door, was boop, 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 boop. You know, with the thing that we went in earlier. But yeah.
Verse 25. But if a man find a betrothed,
and Salakia, and in this case, you know, you find him there. Because the first case was like a man that you know, said like, I see ain't a virgin. Then you go to if that was the case, you bring her to her father and just boom boom put it to death there. But if it's like a woman found in the house which is betrothed to a man, promised to a man, and she just wants to be like these damn demons over here. That's how you see, like, these laws are not there for nothing, man. Because you have females that act like that, man. They have demons upon them, man. You know, so if they want to act like that, they're going to be brought to the gates of the city, stoned with stones, man. You want to be, you know, a city slicker, you're going to die there in the gates of the city, man. You want to go in and out and all that, you want to do wickedness, you're going to die there, man. So yeah, read.
But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lay with her shall die. But unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing there. Thou shalt do nothing. There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death. For as when a man riseth against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so is this matter.
John, so can you read it again?
Gone. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her and lay with her, then the man only that lay with her shall die.
Yeah, so if it goes, she screams and still, shut fuck up, you know, that man will be put to death, man, because she did what she needed to do as a woman that is betrothed unto a man. But the man will, yeah.
But unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing. There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death. For as when a man riseth against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so is this matter.
Yeah, man. So they treat it like a man that slayed his neighbor, man. Murder. So that's how horrible, this how this case is looked upon, man. That the adultery of that that adultery that he had committed, man. It's a horrible thing. You're betrothed to another, and yet you force yourself upon her. And she screamed like, I have a husband, don't do it, you know. Still you do it. It's like murder, man. So that's how you see how the Most High hates this bullshit, man. And what does Esau do? Turning things upside down, making you wanna go after that female that belongs to someone else through music, beautiful video clips, luxury hotels, big mansions, cars that people can't even afford. They can only so-called dream of it. Rolex, everything on, jewelry, they got it going on, fancy restaurants, where they serve abominable food and all that shit. But yet it's being portrayed as something, this is how you supposed to be living when you make it. That's how Esau lives, man. Being a fucking adulterer. Can you get that in Psalm 50, verse 16? Go ahead, read.
For he found her in the field, and he betrothed the damsel, and the betrothed damsel cried, and there was none to save her.
Yeah, man, so no one could save her, yeah?
If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her, and lie with her, and they be found, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife, because he hath humbled her. He may not put her away all his days.
Yeah, so if she gets, grabbed, like which goes into rapper, raping means to take hold. This is a description that causes a lot of controversy, which it is not controversial. It is the law of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because you have harlot's attire, you have the attire of a woman that's betrothed, you have the attire of someone's wife, and of a virgin. Not, so you're gonna grab. Who are you gonna grab? The virgin, because in that time you don't want to deal with someone else's wife. That's a shameful thing that can lead to death also. Who wants to run through this ancient? You need to get into this with an ancient mindset. The mindset of this day is like, hey, fuck it, man, if I can't be next, people bust in a woman, another guy jumps on it, boop, 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 goes right through that. It's horrible, man. That's what they do, man.
Yeah, man.
With one female, that's some sodomy shit, man.
Yeah, the gangbang shit.
Yeah, man. Hey, that fuck that shit, man. But that's how they get down, man, in this kingdom, man. And that's that's how we do it,
One in the off and one in the bun.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's okay. Horrible,
But they
man.
do like that, man. They talk like it's a no.
Yeah, like it's normal.
Yeah, man, we just hit this chick, I'm like, man, don't you want? I don't want to see my homies.
Exactly, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know,
man.
it doesn't matter if my rod
Sword
goes.
fighting.
Yeah, it
Sword
doesn't matter
fighting.
if my rod goes down to my ankles or not. I don't want him to see me,
No, man.
Exactly.
and I don't want to see him.
Exactly.
It's wickedness, man. It brings confusion, man. Because you gonna look upon. Hey, I almost want to say it's Dutch, like gadver, like horrible, man. It's smerig, man. It's filthy, man. Yuck. Yuck. It's not and that's what they promote in pornography, and they fuck with your mind, man.
Like the brother says, sword
Yeah, man.
fighting. Sword
Yeah,
fight.
man.
Shit.
That's filthy, man. One boss is the other is there, then it's filthy. Hey, I can't even, lost for words. With me, that's not off. Yeah, but I'll let you grab the Exodus.
Exodus. This is Exodus chapter 22, verse 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
Yeah, you need to take care of her, man. Come.
Verse 17. If a father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins.
Yeah, so you need to pay the father, because you already laid with her. So according to the law, you need to take care of her then, man. Because it might happen that you see some and you grab her, you see the virgin attire, you be like, oh man, she's beautiful, and you wonder. Still, you need to, according to the law, pay the father, man, whether you like it or not. But that was it for that one. And no, Deuteronomy is not. Let me see. Yeah. You read the 29?
Ja, de ene laatste.
Yeah, then it's good. Yeah, then that's done. Let's see. Yeah, we still have. Yeah, can you read that one? Yeah.
Kan. This is Psalms 50. Psalms 50 chapter. Salakia. This is Psalms 50 verse 16.
Man, get it right, man.
Get it right. But onto the way.
Hey, can somebody help him?
Yeah, that's a spirit.
somebody help
I was
me.
thinking about it, man. It's fucked up, but hey. Yeah, man. Salakia, man. Salakia.
This is Psalms 50.
But it was fun.
Verse 16. But unto the wicked, Yahweh said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
Yeah, man. The most I be like, don't even mention this, man. This is not about you. This is not for you. It contains things about you, these heathen nations, especially Esau, because he's one of the main, how you say that, antagonists, the main, bad guys in this world, man. It's all about Jacob and Esau, man. Esau being mad at Jacob, man, because of the promises, the glory, the blessings, and everything that we will receive of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Even in this, predicament that we are in right now, being the tail, still we outshine him, man. I was thinking, it doesn't matter. You can be in shit, but still you're jealous, man. You mad. Yeah, you're still mad, man. It's good that you're mad, and you can't do nothing against what's going to happen. You can snip channels or whatever. You're gonna find other platforms, and basically the Most High, the elect will be sealed and will be taught this truth, man. You can't do nothing against it. Everything that you're doing right now is just building up to your case, and you're gonna be snatched up, man. You're gonna be like the book of 2nd Maccabees says, man. Can you get 2nd Maccabees 6 verse? See, you can continue reading, and I think it's 16.
2nd Maccabees.
Yeah.
Verse 17. Seeing thou hatest instructions and castest my words behind thee, when thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him.
Yeah,
and
so these people, they just allow this bullshit to go on, man. They're down with thieves, man. Huh?
and has been partaker with adulterers.
6 and 16.
So look, let me check this real quick. It's 6 and 4 or 12 till 17. Yeah. Can you read it again?
Verse 18. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil.
So you've been partakers with adulterers. I want half. All right. The judge gives you half. Because you didn't do shit. You just came into his life for a few years. Lay in your back, committed adultery while you were at it, but there's no proof of that. So you can take half, and the dog, because you were more at home, because your husband was working his ass off to keep you in his fucking house. But yet you can take his dog that you met when you pulled up and moved into the house.
I give also spiritually. I supported him
Yeah.
spiritually, like Dr. Dre, his wife. Yeah, I was there for him when he made this music, and I was supporting him. Man, bitch.
Yeah, that's such a weak argument, and that's
Sure,
what these
man.
lawyers. You need to, if you say this, these fucking Israeli or whatever lawyers they have. They be telling them to act in a certain way. The big earrings give you the waves. Other things though, covered up. But yeah.
Gone, verse 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit.
Yeah, man. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit, man. all about wickedness, man. Wicked laws, framing mischief, creating wicked, like these laws to protect sodomites, child, not stepping up when it comes to people. Like in the Dutch, you have the handbook for pedophilia. These the Minister of Justice and so-called safety didn't do shit about it. Yeah, we have. I put like a team of lawyers on it, but they can't find anything. We don't have to come up with another law to pinpoint this. Man, pedophilia is a freaking disease in this. It's a cancer. But they don't want to treat it. They want people to, because they are partakers of that shit, and they want to be continual. They want to continue that wickedness, because they love these little boys, man. You have Deming and all these, the highest, basically, seat of justice. That was being the guy that was in that office. He is infamous, and infamously, he was infamous for pedophilia, man. And there's proof, left and right, tapes, all that. I even heard that in Turkish boys, they were talking about it, but the internet is sweet.
Still conversations.
Yeah, man. And people are still trying to get this thing to the surface. But if you speak about that, you're being in prison, man. The police pull up, boom. With that guy, the same thing with Huigelplug, that the journalist that was going into this whole pedophile thing.
Pedophile rings.
Yeah, man. He is being harassed by the police, man.
Because you cannot speak up against these people.
You can't. They're not in trouble as other men.
What's his name? Huigelplug.
Yeah. Strange as name, huh?
He's the plug.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ja,
but
Huig is
also
achter.
yesterday.
Zonder die Huig kan je niet praten, toch?
Yes, without
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's the funny part. The Hug is the juggler.
Yeah.
Ja, de juggler.
And that's the funny thing. Can you get that the Anton for upon themselves and
Can I say something?
yeah.
Because
The other one also
yesterday on the radio, they was talking about PNR on the radio. They was talking about like, hey man, there's a lot of fake news about people in higher ranks. They are pedophiles. So now they try to sweep everything under the rug, man. These devils, man.
There ain't a rug out there that's big enough to catch all that fucking filth, man.
Exactly.
To hide all that filth, man.
All the sand in the Sahara can't even hide
Can't
that shit.
even
man.
hide it.
Nah,
you
man.
know?
Everything is coming up, and according to the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, it's not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. Everything that's done in darkness shall come to light, man. So, what did you have? You were reading
I was reading
Psalms. Yeah, you
Psalms
can continue.
Verse 20. Thou sittest as speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son.
Yeah, man, going against Jacob, against Esau, man. Slanderer. He is the slanderer, the devil. The devil goes to Diablos in the Greek, which means slanderer, calumniator, one that knowingly comes up with false charges. Because now they stick that the smirking shooter of the subway shooter. They say that he was basically a BHI, an extremist and all that shit, and he hates white people, blah blah. Who's out in the highways and hedges, damning this damn queendom, man, speaking against this queendom. That's us. So they're linking everything back to us, man. And that's what it is all about. Now you have Sakari out there. Hey man, this shit got titties, man. Two big ass, just like the Tommy gun, them round clips, two clips on a big ass rifle, and then promoting that shit.
This is how we
Sell your cloak and buy a sword, but still talked about it, man. It's expedient to show yourselves in this day, in this time. You're walking in darkness, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're being simple, man, simple-minded. You're not taking into account that this day, this day and age is all about Esau targeting our people, man, sticking things to us. And you be out there just like with ISUPK, you can use dope and whatever you can do, you going backwards, man. Oh, the chip ain't this and that and the third, you putting our people back. But the elect, you can never hold them back, man. But you're out there pushing a doctrine which is detrimental to the spiritual health of our people, man. But again, the hopeful elect, you can never get him, man. But you pushing, you're playing right in the hands of Esau, man. Being a false teacher, promoting rifles and all types of guns and all that. What are these devils doing, man? Having these people, you had it in Jersey, the subway shooter, you had that other, you know what, the flag which can be false, you know. The guy, you know, that big bald, that guy that shot like an old man, like wow. This was like a year or 2 years ago. That was exposed also, but all guys with, dark-skinned guys with beards, man.
The guy in the Mike Tyson stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, show the wall.
Yeah.
Pulling the strap out.
Yeah.
You know, having a gun in the comedy club.
Yeah.
Now Mike Tyson smacked some Edomite on the plane.
On the plane, yeah.
I don't even know if that's 100%, but
Yeah.
because Mike Tyson is juicing as well, man.
Yeah, man, heavy, man.
In New Jersey.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
says.
yeah, that's what
man.
you said.
man.
Yeah,
man, sign there, your Howard Shai is coming back.
Coming back.
And then you're out there on the video, yeah, man. We got sticks at camp. You're looking like a total doofus, man. Total doofus, man. Making it easy for Esau to put a certain stigma on you, man. To put you see, these are the extremists. They have guns. They're dangerous, you know. Yeah, the disciples had, Peter, he smote off the ear with a sword. But again, we're living in the end, man. Why would you put that on camera? Keep it to yourself, man. But hey, that's just advice, man. Whatever you do with it, I don't give a shit, man. But eventually, I kind of do. But eventually, you can't do nothing against the truth but for it, man. And there must be damnable heresies among us as well, man. But is that done? Yeah, you can read that.
Verse
So all
21.
these things that Esau's doing, still, the Most High, of course, he will set up his elect, man. He's already, the valley of the dry bones will, the truth is out there, man. We're being watered, man. We're growing now, man, because we liken it to a plant, right? So the rest of the nations, they don't matter, man. They're going to be put down, man. And the undesirables, the 2/3 of our people, like the book of Zechariah states, they're going to be put to death as well, man. Go on, read.
Gone. Verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence, though thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
Yeah, man. So these devils think, oh, man, the Most High ain't doing nothing. He must be with us. The Most High he gonna judge you heavily, man. Your sins have reached to heaven. Babylon will be destroyed. The whore that sitteth right upon the scarlet-colored beast, which represents NATO and the EU. All these nations that are, buddy, they're all gonna, eventually they shall burn the whore. This thing will fall apart, man. This the iron mixed with the miry clay. They ain't tight, man, like that, man. As soon as they can stab each other in the back to gain something, because now you have Merkel, Angela Merkel from Germany, doing business. I saw a headline coming that hey, basically she's making a move which is not looking good to the rest of the EU, because they're thinking about that loot. They want that gas, man. Germany, demon, it's all about that business, man. If their industry is one of the top, they have all types of vehicles, all types of things, the technology coming from there, man. That's why these Nazis, they were, went to South America. What do you think happened? These damn Babylonians, they got a lot of technology of these Edomites from Germany, man.
Yeah, man.
That's why the scriptures speak about, Timon, with the wisdom. But yeah,
Say something.
let me go into that because we need to wrap it up, man. What did I give you?
Kijk,
The Job,
Job heb ik, Psalms heb ik,
Sirach 23.
23 en wat staat van 12 tot
read the other one first then.
Job.
You need to,
Malachi heb ik
no,
al.
I need to remember.
Ja, ik wist niet meer welke verse het was. Dus ik heb Job hier, ik heb Psalm 64, Job.
Yeah, die Psalm 64. En die Job about the tongue, laat die gewoon...
This the book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
Yeah, man. So they shall make their own tongue to, fall upon themselves, man. All that see him shall flee away, man. They gonna see the wickedness of this damn devil, man. You know, they be like, hey, shit, man, what's going on with this? You know, they don't want to take part of this. I'm snitching. Yeah, you know what happened with the jab. You know, with the everyone is now looking at the documentary, the water. I forgot the title. You know, something with water. No, about the new one. You know,
the brother posted it.
Yeah, I got it from a brother from Toronto, man.
Oh, okay.
From a brother from Kazakh from Toronto, man. Shalom, watch it, Shalom. But yeah, man, he shared it, and you see that they go into this jump shot, and it breaks down to basically snake venom, man. You know, it goes into in the first part of the the sea owner goes into a crown, into what was it? Something else, but basically in the seavid goes into to snake to venom. So basically snake venom, man. But Yara Tazama go into that. I need to watch that thing in its entirety, and then I can do a better.
Watch the water.
Huh?
Watch the water.
Yeah, watch the water. Yeah, watch the water. The documentary. Google it, and then you can check it out for yourself. Watch the water. So these devils are going into it because they see now people, dying off, man. So they snitching now. You know, their own tongue is falling upon themselves because now they see, hey, my people are dying now, man. Just like in Ukraine, it's blonde hair and blue-eyed people. You know, it's not a third world country. You know, 4 or 5 of these journalists were saying the same thing. Yeah, I don't want to say anything, but they're basically European. I don't want to say. Yeah, they're white people, according to you, so-called. We call them red. You know. And this is just the beginning. And they're all into this, man. They're all in it. But can you read the Job? Yeah.
It's the book of Job, chapter 15, verse 6. Thine own mouth condemneth thee, and not I, yet thine own lips testify against thee.
Yeah, man. So thine own mouth condemneth thee, man. Thine own lips testify against you, man. We have all types of videos on BitChute and all types of channels that expose the wickedness, man. You know? Basically, that all other thing went down to the Pope's poison. And the Pope, what is that building shape that is? It's a serpent, man.
Yeah.
The divining serpent, if you break down the Vatican. You know? If I'm correct, remember correctly, man. But that, just to be sure, that building is shaped like a damn serpent, man.
That's right.
And this damn demon ain't doing anything against this, man. And but hey, it's just one vessel comes in, white smoke comes in, demon being upon it, boom. Next guy takes over the seat, man. That papal seat is wickedness, man. Call no man father, upon this. Call no man father upon this earth, man. Of course, yeah, you have your earthly fathers. That's different, but in a sense of being above the most, or being like the Most High, man. So but basically, can you finish that one? What did you have?
Yeah, Sirach.
All right. Yeah, the
Malachi. Yeah, Malachi 4 book. Yeah.
Yeah, first one.
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 4 and 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day cometh shall burn them up, said Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
You see, so the day that is the day of the Lord is going to be a horrible day, man, for the people that are against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Even the righteous shall be scarcely saved, man. It's going to be a very how you say that? that town will be full of terrorists, man. But through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Yahweh Tazal, we're going to get through this, man. But there will be a trial, man. Jacob's trouble is coming, man. You know, can you get Jeremiah 30:7? And then Psalms 21. Read your precept.
This is Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Yeah, man. The seed that fought against Jerusalem, man. It's all about the monument of the Most High. It's all about the people of the Most High. It's all about Zion, about Yasha'Allah, man. You know, Khan?
Their flesh shall consume and their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Yeah, man, melting. What does that? That's thermonuclear fire, man. Fire and brimstone will be meeting all these wicked people, man. Especially Babylon, man. They're gonna, these ICBM missiles, you know, now you have Putin talking about this, the Satan 2 can reach any target that it wants and destroy it, you know, because this waster is not created for nothing, man. You know, can you get Isaiah 54:16 real quick? Because this is what a lot of people forget. It's all set up by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, so that the prophecies can come to pass, man. The Most High created the wicked for the day of evil, and now the wicked are going to play their final part, which is pushing these buttons, and then they're gonna, you know, fulfill another part, which is going into long slavery, man. They have continual employment for you. You like, you know, to talk down upon people, right? Or you like to boast yourself, you have a good job. We're gonna give you a real good job, man. You're out to the spirit, man. Slavery, man. We're gonna be very, you know, I say that, inventive. We're gonna be very ingenuine, like an engineer. Well, you say that. Basically, you're gonna have a lot of ideas, man. To simplify it. But yeah, read.
Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bring forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy.
Yeah, man, so the Most High, he created the smith, you know, that modern days, the smith back in the days created swords and all types of weapons, you know, gleam on the anvil. Now you have the modern day smith, that's the lab rats and these, you know, these scientists that create these missiles, man. The Most High created the smith that blow the coals in the fire, you know. Clean. Now it's these ICBMs, man, hypersonic missiles with I don't know how many warheads in it. One can destroy like multiple cities at one time.
It's funny, you know? Because
Babylon will be destroyed in 1 hour, man. But yeah, what you want to say?
Russia, when it was called USSR,
yeah,
it had a hammer and a sickle.
Yeah.
In their flag.
Yeah.
The hammer. Kloom, kloom.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So Isaiah 9:5. So the waster, these nuclear missiles, they're gonna waste a lot of people and a lot of land. Babylon will be flattened, man. It will be a desert. It will be desolate. It's all the wickedness that they have done, man. Can you get Isaiah 13 and 9?
It's Isaiah 9, verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments wrought in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
Yeah, back in the days, was you heard horses, cling, cling, ah! Now you hear, you know, garments dipped in blood from the source and all the weaponry that smote it, you know, that smote the bodies, people dying, confused noise, all types of crazy shit. But now it will be with what? Can you read it again?
But now, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments wrought in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
Yeah, man, this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. It's gonna be horrible, man. It's gonna be with burning, because these missiles will burn people up. The fire and brimstone, man. You know, that second death is coming, man. First it was with water. Now it's gonna be with fire.
That's right.
Read your precept.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. The arrow shall be of a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain.
Yeah, man. So the North Country now, it speaks about these Russians, man. They're gonna come up with their vehicles. Do we have a problem here? You know that thing, that scene. You know, don't be a menace. Putin's gonna pull up, man.
He's
And
already
it's
doing
gonna be, the other ones also. They shall hate the whore and burn it with fire, man. You know, if it's correct. Well, that's in 51. Can you go to 51? The Isaiah 13. Yeah, let me double check because I have it in the book of Peter. I always mess that one up. Did you have one more?
I had it's a long one though.
13 and 19.
Isaiah 34.
Yeah, it can be too long. We need to wrap it up.
I know.
So this is the book of Isaiah chapter 13 verse 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, man. So, because these damn devils, they are likened unto Sodom and Gomorrah, the Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, America. And also, they want to have these sodomites everywhere in their governing bodies. You know, all these non-binary people, all that bullshit that they're doing. You know, and don't forget about Michael. You know, Obama, all that crazy shit. Hey, that's neither here nor hey. You can fill that in for yourself. But hey, it kind of has a point, but it is what it is, man. There's a lot of abomination there, man. Things that they did in Egypt and all the types, all the witchcraft and all the things that they have labored with from their youth, as Isaiah 47 states. They're going to be burned up for that, man. You know, they're going to be punished. Suffer not a witch to live. Forgot about that one? So if you build your nation on bloodshed and witchcraft, you need the blood of the bloodshedder to be shed for the land to be cleansed, plus suffer not a witch to live. That's a double strike right there. And, you know, if a man laid with mankind, you know, if a man, they lie together, you need to be putting them down according to the scriptures. That's another one, another strike, man. That's already 3 strikes, man. And that's apart from what you did to the children of Israel, murder. Plus slavery, you didn't give us, you didn't want to let us go. There's a few other things already. You have so many, that's why the scriptures say your sins have reached the clouds, man, reached the heavens, man. There's many things that you still need to pay for. If you don't want your money, we need your blood, man, and you're going to go into captivity. Thus said the Bible, man. So, wait a minute. Basically, you can leave this for another time. What did you have?
I still have the second one. Didn't finish Zechariah.
Yeah, Zechariah 14 and 12.
Gone.
And
So let's
you
start from the top.
Yeah, from the top again.
Gone.
I want all the melting, all the elements.
This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Yeah, man, the nuclear missile is gonna melt people up, just like in Terminator 2, Judgment Days. You know, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Hey, that nuclear missile hitting. You know, they also did it in the other movie, but check Terminator 2, Judgment Day, nuclear missile scene. That's what it is, man. Melting these people, man. Flesh off of the bones, tongue, everything gonna melt, man. Eyes in the sockets. Gone. The Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 13 verse 20. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lay there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures,
And creatures gone. Yeah.
and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged.
Yeah, man. So Babylon's gonna be, flattened, gonna be made desolate, man. All types of desert animals, all types of, creatures that people don't really find beautiful is going to be dwelling there, man. You know, it's going to be doleful or hateful birds. It's going to be, as far as I can remember, or if you can go into that word doleful in the, can you look that up in Isaiah 13, verse 20 or verse 21, doleful. It's also in the book of Revelation, by the way, but
Verse 21.
verse
Come on,
21,
I see
13 and 21.
Can't see it.
Can go to, what else did you have? Psalms 21, and the other one?
Jeremiah 30 and 7.
Yeah, Jeremiah 30 and 7.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Yeah, man, Jacob's trouble is gonna come. All these FEMA camps, don't forget about that, man. We can't escape that, because we went to the nuclear missiles, these FEMA camps, all these Esau being like madmen, like men sparing none, kicking in the doors, seeking the ones that serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, that fear the Lord. You know, they are going to be the number one target, man, because we're going to take over. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that, which follow it, man. You know, so yeah.
I have the word doleful.
Yeah, the word doleful, and for Isaiah. Zie je zo, ja.
Ja, zo net.
So the word doleful for Isaiah 13 and 21?
Yeah, it's Hebrew oach. And it's a howling animal.
A howling animal, so you can hear howling animals there, man.
A jackal or a hyena.
Yeah, you hear that, Con?
You know, and that's it, man.
The Strongs?
Lonesome wild animal. A howler or a lonesome wild animal. Doleful creature.
Yeah, man. So can you look up the word doleful in the dictionary?
Yeah.
So
Do you want etymology line or dictionary?
Just dictionary, just copy paste it to Google search. But you can go to
Doleful.
let me see.
Then we got expressing sorrow, mournful.
You see mournful, expressing sorrow. So I thought the spirit was like, look it up. So Salaki is expressing sorrow, mournful, because that's an evident token of what happened to the place.
Yeah,
It's from the golden city, from the American dream, to a place where creatures are howling, to a desert, to a place where everyone everyone left it, because if not, it's destroyed. Everything is done there, man. The merchants went back, saw the smoke of her ascending. Everything is done, man. But yeah, what did you have?
I still had Jeremiah.
Jeremiah 50. Go to Jeremiah 50 and 31 till verse 34.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 31.
And get the word out of the blue letter Bible, Jeremiah 50, verse 34. The word disquiet. Go on, read.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 31. Behold, I'm against thee, O thou most proud, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, for thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee.
Yeah, man, so Babylon's going to be visited, man. The most proud, I shall be a lady forever, like Isaiah 47 states, No one can touch her. They're going to be touched, man. Come on.
Verse 32. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his cities, and I will kindle a fire in his Salakia. And it shall devour all around about him.
Yeah.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
Yeah, the northern and the southern tribes.
And all that took them captives held them fast, they refused to let them go.
Yeah, man, they didn't want to let us go, man. We're still in the hands of our damn enemies, man. Huh?
Verse 34, their Redeemer is strong, the Lord of hosts is his name. He shall truly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon.
Yeah, man. So he will give rest unto us, man. But disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon, man. Our enemies are gonna get it, man. These devils are, they don't want to let us go. They're gonna, they're gonna be forced to let us go, man. The word disquiet and
The word disquiet is Hebrew rachas, and first it means tremble, quake, rage, quiver, be agitated, be excited, be excited. No, this is excited.
yeah.
Be perturbed, to quake, be disquieted, be excited, be perturbed, to cause to quake, disquiet.
Quick. So they're not gonna be that tough anymore, man. Because they are gonna be like women in that day, man. Can you get Jeremiah 51 verse 30? That was basically it. They're gonna be shaken, man. Jeremiah 51 verse start at 7 till verse 9.
Okay. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Doing all types of foolishness that these devils are doing, man. Even have these damn gooks that build, like equivalent of Times Square. All types of things, the same, so-called females' rights, all types of nonsense, man. On the social media, doing all types of wickedness, wanting to be stars and all that. All that folly, man. All the nations are mad, man. Going totally out of the wits. But yeah.
Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed.
Gone. But it ain't gonna be healed because we just read it also, man. Gone.
Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for a judgment reacheth unto heaven, and it's lifted up even to the skies.
Yeah, man. So jump to verse
30.
30. So you see that judgment goes up to the sky. Even these merchants, they're gonna be like, hey, we need to split, man. Gone.
Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might had failed. They became as women.
Yeah, man, they ceased to fight. But the scriptures say that the spirit is gonna be on them. They're gonna be afraid, but yet there's fight. When Yahushua comes back, man. Huh?
Their might had failed. They became as women. They have burned their dwelling places. Her bars are broken.
Can you read it again?
Gone. From the top?
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might had failed. They became as women. They have burned their dwelling places. Her bars are broken.
Yeah, man. It's no more. That city is no more. It's gonna be ran through, man. All the armies, everything that you see now is so-called tough guys. Let's go out the window real quick. Can you get 2nd Ezra 13 and 8? And also, yeah.
Come, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 13 verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which are gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and
Yeah,
yet
man.
thus
So,
the-
because Yahushua is gonna come back with the fathership, man, and they wanted to, they thought that they can do something, man. What?
were sore afraid, and yet does fight.
Yeah, they were so afraid, but yet there's fight. So that mighty, tough guy spirit, that's out the window, man. Huh?
And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand nor held sword, nor any instrument of war.
Come, read.
But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as had been a blast of fire.
Yeah,
and
out of the chariot is going to be a blast of fire, because that mouth is the center of that chariot. Just like War of the Worlds, just like Independence Day, but they ain't going to hack in the technology of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Come on, man. That's the potter's clay again, man. Turning things upside down. The mind of the Most High is far greater. You can't put the Most High's mind in a box. These people don't even know what the hell's going on the earth. They're still searching for things to, figure out what's going on. But yet they think they can outsmart the Most High. You see how stupid these people are? But they convince you through their media to believe that they can do that. But they can't, man. Come.
Verse 10. Gone. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempest.
Yeah, man. Blasting, man. Come.
And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude,
Lasers.
which prepared to fight, and burned them up everyone, so that upon a sudden and an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived,
Nope.
but only dust and smell of smoke.
War of the Worlds. The alien so-called vehicles, chariots, blasted people to what? To dust, to powder, to smoke. Khan, that's basically the thing, eh?
Yeah, when I saw this, I was afraid.
Yeah, man. So as you saw that, he was like, so let alone if you go through that, the righteous shall be scarcely saved. So if as you saw the vision and was afraid, let alone when you're there, it's going to be, the Most High is going to make moves that are far beyond your imagination. You're going to see things you've never seen before, man. Right there happening. You're going to be horror desire, going to make it, man. Scarcely saved. Yeah, can you you have the Psalm 21? That was the last one, right?
Psalm 21.
And
ja.
what? Oh, the Zephaniah.
Ja.
1 and 14.
Welke wil je eerst?
Zephaniah.
It's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 14. The great day of Yahweh is near, it is near, and hasted greatly, even the voice of the day of the Most High. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Yeah, man. So you see, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly, man. It's not going to be a happy. They're going to see that this power is overwhelming. That they can't do anything against it, man. That all the things, all the training, all the steroids that they took, all the things that they put in, it's going to be futile in that day, man. Because they're going to see that the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you can't match that, man. Basically, you can also go on to the other one.
Verse 15.
Yeah.
That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
No, it's going to be a beautiful day. You have Caesar Borgia, Jesus coming down. Giving everyone, flowers. Playing on the harp. Angels, little baby angels with little rods coming down. That's all bullshit. All Christianity, man. Insanity. That war of ignorance, which they call peace. That stupid smile was going to be beautiful. Can you read that scripture again? That day is going to be horrible, man.
Christian sanity.
Yeah, man. I was thinking about that. Huh?
That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble.
A day of wrath, a day of trouble.
And distress.
A
day of wasteness and desolation.
Wasteness and desolation.
A day of darkness and gloominess. A day of clouds and thick darkness.
Yeah, man. Clouds and thick darkness. Why? Because destruction is coming, man. Gloominess. You're going to see orange and black. Boom. You're going to see missiles dropping. Lasers of the chariots. People howling. Seeking death, but death shall flee from them. This day is a terrible day, man. So what is it unto thee? These so-called Christians, man. Yeah, something?
Yeah, for Psalms chapter 18, verse 7. Then the earth shook and trembled, the foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken because he was wroth. There went up a smoke out of his nostril and fire out of his mouth. The devoured coals were kindled by it.
Yeah, man, them laser beams come out of the chariot. The Moses is gonna come with his chariots and blast the people up, man. The earth is gonna real, the nuclear missiles are gonna drop. You know, it's a lot of things that are gonna happen in that day, man. But the Mosai will do some damage with the chariots as well, man. The beams that are coming out of the mouths of the ship. You know, the Mosai is angry with the wicked, man, every day. And he sees the wickedness exceedingly being multiplied. That's why the times that are ahead of us are going to be like never before. The wickedness is exceedingly multiplying, man. Yahweh Shai said it, man. It's like never before. Just like in the book of Ezra, man. So that is a thing that continually comes in the scriptures from Ezra all the way to the Lord Yahweh Shai preaching, man. Yeah, is there more?
Verse 9. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was under his feet.
Yeah, man. You know, bowing the heavens, opening the portals. You know, huh?
Verse 10. And he rode upon a cherub and did fly. Yeah, he did fly upon the wings of the wind.
Yeah, man. So that represents the chariot, man. And the chariots of the Most High, you know, thousands upon thousands, man. That's gonna be. Think about what the Lord asked. Thinkest thou not that I can ask of my Father 12 legions of angels? Those legions will come, man. And they will subdue everyone that is against Yahweh Basham Yahushai, man, and destroy you, man. Okay?
Verse 11. He made darkness his secret place, his pavilion round about him, where dark waters and thick clouds of the skies.
Okay?
And the brightness that was before him, his thick clouds passed, hailstones and coals of fire.
Gonna be zapping again, man. Okay?
The Lord also thundered in the heavens, and the highest gave his voice, hailstones and coals of fire.
You see, again, it gets repeated, man. But that's basically it, right?
Yeah. The arrows.
Yeah, you can read that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
verse
that goes
14.
also in, you know, disquieting the people. Now they're going to be discomforted, man. By what? By the... Huh?
Khan, yeah, he sent out his arrows and scattered them and shot out lightnings out of discomfited them.
And discomforted them. Yeah.
Discomforted them.
Gone. Yeah, basically, ended with that one. What did you have?
Psalms.
Yeah.
It's the
So
book
the
of
most I can pull up in a way that these people never seen before, man. It's not gonna be that pompous, you know, devil that you're used to, man. That proud demon. That pride will fly out the window, man. But yeah.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 21, verse 8. Thine hand shall find out all thine enemies, thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee. Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thine anger.
Yeah, man. So all these people are going to be burned up, man. The Most High is angry with these damn wicked, man. With these damn wicked people. And the 2/3 of our people, they're going to be baked up in that day as well, man. Go.
Yahweh shall swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire shall devour them. Their fruit shalt thou destroy from the earth, and their seed from among the children of men.
Gone. And I was thinking about what you read today, what you just read, because I was thinking that the word pavilion goes into the cover of the shelter, because King David was saved by the chariot of the Most High, man. This is the chapter. It's very beautiful, man. So you see, even in that day, King David was saved through the ship of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, man. You know, on hailstones and coals of fire, you know, the hailstones goes in judgment, and the coals of fire goes into the laser beams, man. You know, the chariot is going to blast up a lot of people, man. But yeah, this is a beautiful chapter.
For they intended evil against thee, they imagined a mischievous device which they are not able to perform.
Yeah, man. So that mischievous device which they are not able to perform is that NWO, man. They already, busy with it for years, only to be disappointed because the Most High will disappoint all the devices of the wicked, man. You know. So it ain't gonna happen, man. Esau, it ain't gonna happen, okay? So yeah, man, we're gonna wrap it up with that. So yeah, man, with that, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash.
Ba'ashem Kakadash.
Double honors unto the apostles and the Sequan bishops of Great Millstone of Rule Well, and the Todos is truth. Salutations to all the sincere Achim out there, and to the few sincere sisters, the Aqua, Shalom.
Shalom.
So,